Education Secretary Betsy DeVos is echoing President Trump's call for a return to the classroom without any promise of federal assistance to implement COVID-19 protocols.
The rule should be that kids go back to school this fall.
Stop this nonsense. We open our schools.
Just go back to school. We can do that. Come on, it's not that hard.
In a federal coronavirus briefing packet, the CDC warns that fully reopening schools would be, quote, highest risk.
How dare they go out and say directly the opposite of what their own report said? Don't be reckless with kids or with educators or with our future.
Here's what the CDC guidelines say. If children meet in groups, it can put everyone at risk. Children can pass this virus on to others who have an increased risk of severe illness from COVID-19.
The Secretary of Education has not done anything that helped teachers in the last several weeks. And so you can imagine why teachers are leery of anything that she says.
There were a lot in which I and state school leaders were disappointed in that they didn't figure out how to continue to serve their students. Too many of them just gave up.
She's just completely wrong. During the 3 months of March and April and May that teachers across America were turning their lives upside down to do this, we were working with civil rights groups to get more digital to kids that didn't have it. Silence from the secretary.
We're very much going to put pressure on governors and everybody else to open the schools, to get them open. And it's very important. So we're going to be putting a lot of pressure on open your schools in the fall.
Well, we know that children get the virus at a far lower rate than any other part of the population. And again, there is nothing in the data that would suggest that kids being back in school is dangerous to them. We've seen this in other countries in Europe and elsewhere in the world, where students have gone back to school and have done so very successfully.
My advice to all parents is, please, under no circumstances, take medical advice from Donald Trump or Betsy DeVos, especially when it comes to the health of your children.
As we reopen schools, there are going to be outbreaks. Anybody who says there's not going to be is very naive.
This is a virus that kills people, and Donald Trump and Betsy DeVos are making a mockery of the danger that they would be in if you rush to this, if you do it wrong.